I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is the message for you. Those who from their mother's womb were born. Do this very well. You must be very, very strong.
When the Moroku, Nigerian Biafra. When the Siputa, Makamwero Wekanyinaga, Biko Kulien, Ogeruo, Biko Kulien, Iyamalike, Ogeruo. Oh, when the Boroku, Makamwero Wangi. Oh, when the Buruchekwa, Makamwero Biafra. Biko Kulien, Ogeruo, Biko Kulien, Iyamalike, Ogeruo. The spirit of Biafra, Biko Kulien, Ogeruo. When the Biafra Gideon, Biko Kulien, Ogeruo. Oh, Amadike no na donjon, Mugebweki Eremeyae. Odike, Mosike, Rurajobalike, Biko Kulien, Ogeruo, Biko Kulien, Iyamalike, Ogeruo. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile, once Simon M. It want to smooth to string a banner on Ivory. Never brother and down from my Ebudo, or Guinea. Once Simon Epa, Emesu Wokwere, Onyendu. Iye Gamadi Keruo, Imapa Simon Epa Wuchie. Iye Gamadi Keruo, Simon Epa Watakatapo. Ojuda Kwenyi, Mbiwere Onyendu Kine Betata. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, never look back. I will follow you. Prime Minister Veronia, and you got one who got to follow you. And I will follow you. I will follow you. What's that on Veronia? The question is this: if Nigerian government failed to organize referendum for children of Biafra, are you ready to lead us to do anything in order to get freedom from Biafra? And I'm going to be number one to follow you. If you're looking for 100 men, you will find 50 in me. Ogwe Bucharangwe, Master Simon Epa, or Guinea. Master Simon Epa, Biko, GC, Gaga, Nogu, Atakata, Kaina, Ojuda, Way, Kibolonyendu, Kine, Menata. I am 50 men, oh yes, and I said, I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, never look back. I will follow you. Prime Minister Veronia, and you got one who got to follow you, and I will follow you. I will follow you. What's that on Veronia? Oh, Madike Biafra, Dahi Boroka Biarole. Iye Jamadi Gero, Biafra Republic government awutie. Iye Jamadi Gero, Commander General Brgie. General Buduso, Zona Atakatawo. Commander Holy Ghost, Okonyendu Borokunu Nazatata. Biko Kulien, Ogeruo.
ụfọdụ ga-akpọgasị ndị ọzọ ga-ele anya rapụ ha lee anya n'elu tụkwasị Chukwu obi iwu mfe n'ezi ọdụdụ udo n'ike n'ime obi kpakpando na-enye ihe n'ụzọ tụkwasị Chukwu obi jisike azụ na ngọngọ ụzọ gị gbaa ọchịchị ihe dị ga-edu ndị nwayọ tụkwasị Chukwu obi.
Nnamdi Okukalu ọramadike ndị Igbo jisike nwoke jiri ndụ ya wee chacha maka Biafra wee rọpụtara anyị onye ndu Simon Ekpa Ọbatobiye.
Witness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining us on this very program. I appreciate everyone that has connected to this very platform, wherever you are connecting us from. If you are joining us from Biafra land, from Asia, from Europe, from America, from Australia, from Canada, from New Zealand, you're joining us from Russia, from China, from Israel, whichever part of the world you are joining us, I appreciate you and I welcome you to this platform. And I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I accept my greetings according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe and make sure that your notification bell is on. For the sake of those who are joining us for the very first time and those who are going to come across our video for the very first time, I want you to know that this platform where you are watching this program is a platform that is standing under Biafra, Republic of Exile, on the command of our Prime Minister, Mazisa Manepa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. In this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to preach against people or individuals. We don't come here to attack any race or religion. What we do in this platform is to preach the gospel of Biafra, talk about the freedom of Biafran people. We reveal the secrets that are hidden, the hidden things about Biafra and Nigeria. We come here to reveal and debunk every propaganda and lies, blackmail against the Biafran people, against our Prime Minister, against our school Mazen Nandeka. We come here to debunk all of them and expose them. We also come here to encourage Biafrans to continue to hold on to their legitimate rights, the right to self-determination, the right to self-defense, and the right to life. These are rights that you must not gamble with. You can't give it up. We come here all the day to update the world about what is going on in Biafra, and more especially the ongoing war in Biafran territory today that Nigerian government have declared against the Biafran people. Firstly, the Chief of Defense Staff came out and called it jungle warfare. Later, they changed it and say asymmetric warfare. And it is going on. It is not as if we said, when we say it, people think we are making it up. We didn't say it. It is the Chief of Defense Staff that said it on their national TV. And we have been watching. They are actually carrying out that war that they talked about. But the media is turning a blind eye to it. But in this platform, we try to bring those informations to the public. And in other platforms of the Biafra Republic of Israel, including the platform of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Eber on X. Once you go there, you will see evidence to every single thing we are saying. You see it on video, you see it on picture. For us here, there are certain pictures we cannot share. There are certain videos we cannot share. So we'll tell you about it. If you want to see it, you go to the platform of Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa on X. Just type Mazi Simon Ekpa, X verified account. You are going to see more than enough evidence of everything we are saying on this platform. Remember, our morning section is always an interactive section, a section where we come to interact with the Biafran people. So wherever you are and you want to join us, feel free to join us. You must not be a Biafran for you to join us on this platform. Even if you're not a Biafran and you have an opinion, you have a question to ask, you have a suggestion to make, you have something you have heard about us that you're not too sure about, feel free to use that link. Come on and ask questions. We're going to take you on and respond to you. So I appreciate everyone that's going to come on. The only thing that we ask is that when you are coming, please appear decent. Try as much as possible to cover yourself up. You can't appear on this platform naked. They don't allow that. And when you are presenting your case on this platform, try as much as possible to be civil. Be as civil as you can. Put your arguments, your questions, whatever you want to say it in a civil manner so that the world and the Biafran people will understand you. The whole world is watching us. Biafran people are watching. Our Prime Minister is actually watching and observing what is going on. So whatever you say in this platform, we go a long way. If it is something that will be implemented, I bet you it will be implemented. If it is something that needs to be looked into, it will definitely be looked into. So use this opportunity to come on and speak. If you are in Biafra land and you have an update to give, feel free. I am talking to those who are watching me on YouTube. If you are watching from Facebook, you might not be able to join live. But if you are watching on YouTube, you can use the link and join us, make your opinion. I appreciate everyone that has connected, and I say, may Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect all of us. Every one of us know where we are and what we are doing. If you are a Biafran and today you don't know where we are and how far we have gone, I'm sorry, you are not. When you say you are a Biafran, you are from the old southeastern region and you do not know what is going on, I'm sorry. We owe you no apology or no explanation. For those who cares about their life, whether you are inside or outside, you need to know what is going on. Today, we are choosing a topic which says, Eyes on the Rising Sun. Eyes on the Rising Sun, as Biafra, the Republic of Nigeria, through Prime Minister, take a major step towards Biafra independence. Our Prime Minister is taking the Biafra Republic of Exile to take a major step into our independence. Every eye must be on the ball, on the rising sun. Every eye must be on the rising sun. Sorry, not on the ball, on the rising sun. We must focus our eyes on the rising sun. While we prepare for our independence, while we prepare for our exit from the zoo, every eye must be on the rising sun. It is very important because distraction is going to come. As we speak, they have already started distracting. They have already started their plans, their evil plans, and they have started making their statements that we know that doesn't hold water. Their insincere statements have started coming from right, left, and center. Do not get distracted. It does not matter what you hear. It does not matter what they say. Focus on your freedom. Focus on your freedom as a Biafran. If you don't know now that only you can save yourself, I don't know when you're going to realize that. If you do not know that at this point in time that it is only you and you alone that can set yourself free, I don't know when you're going to know that. From everything that is happening around us, right, left, and center, with all the tears in our eyes, with all the crying and shouting, with every evidence that has been provided, both to all the communities of the world, to international communities, to the United Nations, to Amnesty International, to the human rights, every one of them have more than enough information on what is going on in Biafra land today, but yet they pretend not to have information. They ignore. If you do not know that only you can set yourself free, I don't know when you are going to realize that. Our fate lies in our own hands. Our freedom lies in our hand. That is why we have to go extra mile to protect ourselves, because our enemy does not want us to leave. The plan of the enemy is not for us to leave. They want to take us out at a slightest opportunity. The enemies of Biafrans, they want to take us out at the slightest opportunity, and you must not give them that opportunity. You must not. That is why we are calling on every Biafran, wherever you are. You must pay attention to what is going on in Biafran territory. You must pay attention to what the Biafran people are doing. You must key in into this freedom movement. If you don't, you are on your own. And I bet you, before you realize your mistake, it might be too late. Before you realize your mistake, it might be too late. You better put your eyes on the rising sun. Only that and that alone can assure your defense. Put your eyes on the rising sun. Only that and that alone can give you the protection that you desire. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile, under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ebadi, up to be of Biafra land. They are the one today who have taken it upon themselves to defend and protect you. To defend and protect the life and property of all Biafrans. And we must not run away from that fact. We must not look away from that fact. We must continue to focus. We must continue to pay attention. And we must continue to stand strong on that direction which will lead to freedom. The only thing that's going to lead to our freedom today is Biafra. The only thing that will set us free is Biafra. The only thing that we can guarantee our safety is Biafra, nothing else. Nothing else on the planet Earth will guarantee your safety. We give you that defense you want. We make you have that dignity you deserve. That is why you must not allow anything to distract you. Our quest for independence is a right one. International law supports every single thing we are doing today. Every step we are taking today is supported by international law. We are not just doing it because we want to. That is why everything that is done on the restoration of Biafra today is done in the open. None is done in the secret. You see our Prime Minister publish and announce every step that he takes. It is because we are working based on legal procedures. Do not get distracted. They have started again. Even when they have known that we are going, they know very well. Because our Prime Minister put out the date out there and worked towards it. Today, you see the criminals coming together to issue a statement. And if you watch the tweet of our Prime Minister, he has said it. That statement they are given is not to save you. It is not to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. This is the same thing they did in 2015. Don't forget that, 2016. This is what they did. After Mazen Nnamdi released, they called Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for a discord. They had a meeting. After having the meeting in Enugu, what did they do? They brought the Python dance. After making an elaborate speech of how they are going to do something, after holding that speech, what did they do? They brought Python dance. At the end of the day, they came out and proscribed IPOB. They have come again. Now that they see that we're going home, they have come to speak. They want to talk about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They are demanding for release of us, and they are going to go home and release Mazen. As if it is a big thing to do. This is somebody who has been denied freedom. A man that has committed no offense. He has won his case in the court, and they are holding him. And look at you coming to pretend and boast that you should be clapping for you that you are doing what you're supposed to do. The only reason they are issuing this statement today is to distract your attention, is to win your mind. Do not be distracted as a Biafran. Even as you see them there now, they are planning another move to send a suicide bomber to Finland. They have done this first time, second time, third time. They are doing it again. But when you see them come out to issue statement, you think their meeting was for you. They are meeting yourself for you. And I want you to watch that meeting and hear what they said.
The forum commiserated with the government and people of Abia State, Eboyi, Imo State, indeed the entire Southeast region and Nigeria, and the family of Obonayono's family, the people of Obonayono's family, on the demise of His Excellency Dr. Obonayono. The forum received the delegation of the former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR, Chief Emeka Anyoko, GCON, and His Royal Majesty Igwe Emeka Chabe, CFR, the Obi of Onitsha, who came on a solidarity visit to this forum. The forum deliberated on the reviewed report of the Southeast Security and Economic Summit held in Owerri on the 28th September 2023, and agreed to implement the aspects of the report pertaining to security and economic integration of the region, and affirmed its desire to put actionable plans on the key issues agreed. The forum resolved to visit Mr. President to discuss the pressing issues, all pressing issues concerning the Southeast region. The forum also deliberated and resolved to interface with the federal government to secure the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the meeting adjourned whenever. Signed, His Excellency the Governor of Imo State, Senator Hope Uzodimma, CON. His Excellency Dr. Alex Oti, OFR, the Governor of Abia State. His Excellency Professor Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, the Governor of Anambra State. His Excellency Right Honorable Francis Nwifuru, the Governor of Ebonyi State. And finally, our host governor, His Excellency Dr. Peter Mba. Thank you all, amigo.
You have seen the gathering of the vultures. What you just saw is the gathering of the vultures. And when they gather, they have no good plan for you. This is nothing but the gathering. These are the same people who are making sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released. These are the same people who are making every plan they can to see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released. And we will not be deceived by their propaganda, their blackmail, their evil plans. We will not be deceived. Let them continue to make all their plans. Biafrans can never, ever be deceived with all their evil moves and plans. When you see them pretending as if they are working for you, they are not working for us. These are selfish individuals who are pursuing their own agenda. The same thing they did in 2016. After they held this kind of conference, what else did they bring? Python dance. After this conference, Python dance. Look at somebody like Hope Uzodimma coming to speak about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Unbelievable. Hope Uzodimma is one of the arch enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The only reason they are making this gathering is because they have seen that clock is ticking. They have seen that the Biafrans are not giving up. They have seen that there is no way they can win this war. And that is why you see them gathering. These are political criminals. These are a bunch of political criminals that have always been gathering for their own evil and selfish agenda. There was a video that I think who made that video was, let me check. The person that made that very interview, spoke on that interview was Showore or so, where he was speaking about the agenda of these criminals that call themselves politicians. Let me see if I can find the video and play it. Where they were in place where I think it was Showore that was interviewed, where he was speaking about how these governors are the ones standing against the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And if you look at what he said there and his illustration, It is nothing but the truth. It is nothing but the truth, because this bunch of clowns and idiots that come together to claim that they are fighting for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are not doing so. We have always known their agenda and their plan. These are the same people that are making sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not see the light of the day. This has been their plan from the onset. I just hope I can find that video so that I can play it, because it is very important to play some videos that you might be able to get fact and understand where we are coming from and what we are talking about. Sometimes when you make these illustrations without showing the evidence, some people will think maybe we are just making words up. That is why most times we try as much as possible to get videos to play to confirm every single thing we are saying. And I hope I can find that video. As soon as I find it, I'm going to play it, because it is very, very important for you to know where we are coming from, where we are heading, and what is really happening. Because some of us are not paying attention, and some of us are ignorant of what is actually going on. Some of us, we forget easily, even when the informations are there for us to access. So that is why we do on our own part, we try as much as possible to access some information and share with the Biafrans. So please just bear with me a little while. Let me try and look up the video, because it is very important. That video is going to help to explain what we are seeing today. It is going to help, because these people you see gathering, claiming that they are gathering there for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are not gathering for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are not gathering. These are the same people who are making sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not see the light of the day. The same very people who have tried as much as possible to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu locked up. How can you see somebody like Hope Uzodinma in a platform and you believe that that platform is going to work for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? It's only an insane person that will believe that. Only an idiot will believe such a thing. So my fellow Biafrans, I want you to pay attention. Do not get distracted. It does not matter what you see or what you hear. Don't get distracted. Do not allow yourself to get distracted. Always focus on the real thing. They are going to come at all the time to distract us, push their propagandas and their blackmail. They will try everything possible to divert our attention from what we are doing. But every time they come, we will defeat them, because we know what we are doing. We cannot allow them to distract us. So my fellow Biafra, always pay attention. Do not allow yourself to be distracted or deceived. The deceivers will always be there. Anytime they come, we will always try as much as we can not to buy into their falsehood. We must not buy into their falsehood, because they will continue to tell their lies. They will continue to push their propagandas and blackmails. They will continue to push all manner of falsehood. But we will not be distracted. When you hear them speak, you will think they are doing that for your own benefit. No, they are not. When you hear them gather, this was the same way they gathered. After they gathered and had a meeting like this summit, the next thing was to plan on how to go and take the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some of us forget so easily. After a meeting like this, then it was Dave Umahi. Dave Umahi was the one that spearheaded that meeting. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu attended with them, and they came out and issued a press statement. After the press statement, the next thing they did was to go around and bring Python dance. The Python dance that all took the life of parents of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that still kept Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the condition he sees today. They have gathered again. And look at them now, mentioning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, as if that is not why they are gathering. That is not what I got. And I want you to hear this interview that was going to show some time ago. Let us listen to this interview. We are going to connect these two things together.
Well, what you must know is that Nnamdi Kanu is being held hostage on behalf of the famed unity of Nigeria. That's what it's all about. It's as simple as that. If you mention his name in certain circles, they don't want to hear it because they feel like he threatens the real estate called Nigeria. And his Igbo makes it worse because Nigeria's DNA hates the Igbo for attempting, in the 60s and, towards the end of the 70s, to leave a country they said is no longer favorable to their existence. But I keep saying, and I will repeat here again, is there any Nigerian out there in their majority who has not mentally seceded from Nigeria? Not many. That's why people are living in droves. Each time you get on a plane leaving this country is full, each time it's coming back, probably full too, but it is those who are coming back to pack their things that are coming back. That's the way I describe it. But the truth is that Nnamdi Kanu has been held hostage. He was abducted from Kenya, extraordinary rendition. The fact that he's kidnapped from Kenya could not be explained shows that any judicial pronouncement or processes after that is null and void. You cannot go and kidnap somebody and bring them before a court. And the courts have made it very clear, even up to the Supreme Court, that he did not jump bail. It was the military that went to his house to kill people, and then he escaped. And now you have brought him back, you ought to respect and restore his bail. That's what I told his lawyers. Why are you applying for bail again? Because the Supreme Court made all the pronouncements except releasing him. And I think it was because they were afraid. And that's why I said he's a hostage to this country. And like you rightly said, there are other people who have made even more egregious pronouncements and fought and carried arms in this country. And you have not treated them the same way because they're not Nnamdi Kanu's, their name don't sound East. And I'm not here to fetish being able. But the reality is that they are not treated fairly. And Nnamdi Kanu is part of the reason why that is clear to everybody.
Right.
And by the way, I must also reveal here that there are some Igbo elites who are behind this. Whenever there's a crime of conspiracy against freedom fighters, there are people inside and outside who are working together.
I hope you heard that last part, that there are some Igbo elites that are making sure that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu remains in detention. That is the last part I wanted everyone to hear. On the end, you heard him say, there are some Igbo elites that are making sure that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not this. Those people are the people I just played their video. Those are the people that are gathering there. Those Igbo elites that are making sure that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not released, they are the people you see on this video I played. Let me play that video again. You see them issue statements.
The forum commiserated with the government and people of Abia State, Ebonyi, Imo State, indeed the entire Southeast region and Nigeria, and the family of Ogbonnayaono's family. The people of Ogbonnayaono's family on the demise of His Excellency Dr. Ogbonnayaono. The forum received the delegation of the former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR, Chief Emeka Anyoko, GCON, and His Royal Majesty Igwe Emeka Achabe, CFR, the Obi of Onitsha, who came on a solidarity visit to this forum. The forum deliberated on the review the report of the Southeast Security and Economic Summit held in Owerri on the 28th September 2023 and agreed to implement the aspects of the report pertaining to security and economic integration of the region and affirmed its desire to put actionable plans on the key issues agreed. The forum resolved to visit Mr. President to discuss the pressing issues, all pressing issues concerning the Southeast region, The forum also deliberated and resolved to interface with the federal government to secure the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the meeting adjourned whenever. Signed, His Excellency the Governor of Imo State, Senator Hope Uzodinma CON. His Excellency Dr. Lex Oti OFR, the Governor of Abia State. His Excellency Professor Chukwuma Soludo CFR, the Governor of Anambra State. His Excellency Right Honorable Francis Winfrey, the Governor of Ebonyi State. And finally, our host governor, His Excellency Dr. Peter Mba. Thank you all, amigo.
Every single person you see on that video that you had their name, they are the people holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hostage. Those are the people Showore was talking about. Every idiot he saw on that video that I just played now, these are the people that are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hostage. You had Showore made the revelation. There are people in Igbo land, elites in Igbo land, who are making sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released. He talked about the powers that be that are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hostage. These are them. And when you see them gather, you think they are coming here to talk about his freedom. No. They are coming here to make a plan on how to attack the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic. What they are doing here is how to send suicide bombers to Finland against our Prime Minister. This was the same kind of conference they held in 2016. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was granted bail, this was the kind they held. After they held that meeting, the next thing was Python dance. After holding a meeting that they were going to go and pursue restructuring, the next thing was Python dance to take out Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This same kind of conference, then it was Dave Umahi. After the conference and the speech, it was Python dance, and all the rest were history. Fellow Biafrans, our eyes must be on the rising sun. These criminals that call themselves politicians are not, they are good for nothing. They are not there for you. The people called politicians, they can never make any plan to favor you. Never. Don't get distracted. Don't get deceived. Don't think that they're working for you. They will never, never, ever work for you. These politicians, they will never do anything in your own favor. If you are deceiving yourself, thinking that in one way or the other, oh, they are trying, oh, they are now speaking. You don't know yourself. Whenever you see them gathering, be more careful. Anytime you see them gather like this, you must be more careful than ever. You have to be very careful than ever. These are people who only care about themselves. They will never listen to the voice of the people. They call themselves representatives, but they never represent the people. The will of the people in Biafra land today, in the old Southeastern region, is to have their own nation. The referendum have gone on and we have enormous response. Enormous, more than 40 million people are voting to walk away from the zoo. Yet, all these clowns are parading themselves as representatives of the zoo in Biafran territory, where they have lost legitimacy. There is one video I also saw. These politicians who have been deceiving their people that they are not Biafrans. Some politicians who have been deceiving their own people, they will tell them, oh, you are not Igbo, you are not Igbo, you are South-South. When we come here and say there is nothing called South-South, people don't believe it. They think we are making it up. When we say there is nothing in geography called South-South, the South-South is a ploy to divide you and rule you. South-South is a ploy to divide the Biafran people. The politicians say it's a lie. They buy into it. But today, that same politician today, they are trying to trash that same South-South today. Because they want to plan their own personal agenda. Because they want to use themselves now and build their own empire. Because they want to place a place they want to rule now. They are somehow, they are turning back to speak in the same language you speak. When we said that the Igbos are scattered in 12 states in that contraption, they said no. They continue to limit and they continue to talk about Southeast as only
those 4 states. The Southeast, they talk about only those 5 states that are in the Southeast. And we say it is a lie, it is a plot to divide. We haven't said it, they said no. This politician will help to tell their people not to agree. That is why you see somebody speaking Igbo. His name Igbo, his grandfather's name Igbo, and he will tell you that it's not Igbo. That is why a politician in Ikwere, we will tell me that Ikwere people are from Edo State. We can the idiot in the federal capital today. We can begin to say that Ikwere people are from Benin. We can, all in the name of politics, say that Ikwere people are from Benin. And he shamelessly went to Oba's palace, and the Oba attended to that nonsense. Oba sat down, and that lie was told in his presence. Something that cannot happen in the olden days. In the olden days, you tell such lie, you fall down there and die immediately. If it were in the olden days, Wike will not go away from other Oba palace. He will not go alive. He will not walk away alive. Went to Oba palace and was telling the Oba that the Ikwere people are from Benin. People that speak Igbo, their names Igbo, their grandparents' name Igbo, everything about them Igbo. You want to drag them to Benin just to distort the narratives because of politics. The same people today, they are making a case now. They want to now create a state. In that their so-called South, they want to create a state there now to join the Southeast. They want to create a state in there. In the same that place they call South. They are no longer South now. They want to be South. I want you to watch this video. Pay attention to every single thing I said in this video. You will learn a lot. Let's study. Just wait. Listen carefully to this video I'm about to play.
I don't know whether this sounds to you like an indirect call for restructuring. I don't know why it sounds to you, but some states can't pay minimum wage as we speak. Some governors have even said the 60,000 or 62,000 the government is proposing, the federal government can't work. Let me give you a picture of our macroeconomic situation. So when this government came in, they inherited a couple of things. Subsidies for fuel, they had to remove. The reason is maybe our bill was almost 5 trillion. They were subsidizing electricity about 2 trillion. Subsidizing FX about another 3 trillion. Debt service, another 7 trillion. When you look at all the wage bill, about 7 trillion. That's beside recurrent expenditure. Now we have over 100 trillion naira in terms of our debt burden. And our debt to GDP ratio has crossed 50%. We're choking as a country. Do we need additional burden? If you were presented with what I just did now, how do you make a case for a new state?
It's easy. The agitation in Igbo land, when I say Igbo land, I mean the entire Southeast, I mean Rivers, I mean Delta. That's where you have Igbos. The agitation there is because government has not done yet what it ought to do. If we remember, after the Civil War, General Gowon came up with a mantra of reconciliation, rehabilitation, and reconstruction. But can you say that that has really been done in Igbo land? Every zone in Nigeria has 6 or 7 states. How come it is only the Southeast, the zones dominated predominantly by Igbos, that is still 5 states? That is the question. That's one. 2, we all know the headquarters of entrepreneurship in Nigeria. Igbo land, the Igbo blood in Anioma people will ensure that we don't even need government allocation to survive. Take a drive round from Asaba down. What do you see to the left and to the right? Go to Neri, you see industries. You see self-help. You see the Igbo man's quest to actualize himself. You see the Igbo man's quest not to be a beggar. We have the same blood in Anioma land. If you rewind back to the history of the first military coup in Nigeria, led by Nzogu and Ifajuna, both of Okpanam and of Onitsha, Igbo land, exactly. Why is it that some parts of Nigeria have still chosen not to forgive us? Despite the fact that the war has been fought and has been won. You can see the contributions of Igbos. Is it banking? Is it law? Is it entrepreneurship? It's there. So we are not fighting anybody. We are merely pleading that you should treat Anioma the way we have treated other parts of Nigeria. Give us our state, to speak my language. I state in Yoku. I don't know. I ain't up here. Let me interpret that. We are not fighting. We are not issuing threats. We are only appealing who embedded the saying, treat Anioma, treat Igbos like you have treated other nationalities from other parts of Nigeria and from other zones. No more siphoning.
All right, Mr. Honorable Oga, let me come to you. So, if I may ask you, what have you, this agitation now, collectively, what have you been denied as a collective, besides the issue of equity, that you think that when this state is created, it will help you actualize that thing that has been, you've been denied? I mean, for those who are agitating for states.
Thank you. I think this is the best question you have asked me for today.
I've asked you good, I've been asking you good questions.
Yeah, but this is the best for me.
Okay, no
problem. It's the best because you are asking a question of justice and equity. Igbos have been denied so many things. See, you see, life is all about, if you have two kids and you begin to treat the other one better than the other, naturally, the other child will start feeling somehow. Igbos are feeling as if they are not part of this country. See, not because we are talking about creating of a new state. My brother from the other side is talking about Anioma. See, it cannot only be when there is time to talk about this kind of thing, they will agree they are Igbo people. What we are talking about as of today is geopolitical zone. There is nothing like Anioma. Anioma is in the south as of today. We are talking about southeast. Now, if we are talking about southeast, any state you're talking about should come from the southeast. It's no issue of talking about Anioma. If we are talking about, oh, Igbos are going on their own, because there are Igbos in rivers. Part of Ikwere is Igbos. So if Igbos are in Asaba, in a Delta state, no, there's not issue. But what we are talking about is issue of region. Now, for now, Anioma, the Asaba and Anioma is in south-south. So let them shift a little. Let us talk about southeast, the zone that we are talking about. Let us balance the southeast. Let us feel. We cannot be talking about viability. You are taking what is from our own side to go and take care of the other people. And you're talking about viability. Give us what is due for us. When we get it, then we talk about viability. For now, we are not talking about viability. We are talking about equality. Equalize the zones. Let them be equal. Let us feel that, yes, we are part of Nigeria. That what other people are getting, that we can get it. Because even, look at, you are talking about Bayelsa. How about Ekiti? If you look at the confab resolution, out of this 11 local government we are talking about, we are going to get almost 18 to 20 local government in that new Ekiti state. So let nobody come and distract us in the name of we are Igbos in Delta State, we are Igbos in River State. It's not what we are talking about. Give the Southeast what is due for them. Balance Southeast at least 666. So we are not even talking about 7. So when we now talk about 7 to get to other people, then we cannot call our brothers who are in Anioma if they are ready. Because during presidential elections, they will now be South-South. During after election, they will now be Igbos. Let us be sincere in this country.
All right, Mr. Oga.
Now you see the confusion these idiots are setting on themselves. This is the Nigeria we are talking about that we don't want to be part of. A place where you don't have truth in anything. Look at lies in their mouth. People denying their own brother for one thing or the other because of what you eat, because of political interest. You deny your brother, you deny your identity, you deny who you are. Look at how confused all of them are looking on that very interview. Look at how evil they look. These are the people that the colonial master, the caliphate is using to manipulate the Southeast to make sure that the Biafrans do not survive. But when we preach the message of unity, when we say that the whole of Biafra land we are one, they say no. This one said they are south, this one said they are southeast, this one said they are this. But look at how confused every one of them is. Look at how confused they are. The reason they are pursuing this state is not to make things better for you and I. It is for their own personal and selfish interest. And that is why We must not get distracted with this nonsense we are seeing. They will continue to throw all these things is targeted as Biafran people distracting you. Some people will take because they want to give them a space, they will no longer talk about Biafra. Some will begin to, because now they feel that when they give them a space, they will become a governor, they will become this, they will become that. They now have a power to control. These are the strategies of manipulation. It is not meant to bring any development. It is not. Look at how stupid they look. And I'm going to play the second part of the video so that you can understand very well how confused these politicians are. When they gave the man to respond, then look at what he
just my apologies. Let me go to Mr. Organa. Mr. Organa, it appears your brother is denying you. Maybe you have to respond.
Can you let me respond to it, please?
Yes, that's what I want you to do. Respond.
The Igbo nation is now at a crossroad. The Ohanese agenda is being questioned. I'll tell you why and how. If Ohanese consists of Anambra, Abia, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Imo, Rivers, and Delta, those are the 7 states that attend the Ohanese meeting. I should know because I was one spokesman of Ohanese, Igbo. Me, the President General then was Mr. Gary Gariwe of Ebonyi State. The regime that handed over to him is that of late Raf Witre from Ogwashuku. God bless his soul. Oguluzema Ogwashuku. He was president of Ohanese. They handed over to the regime of Igariwe, where I served as spokesman of the Igbo nation. The record is there. Is it now because benefits are coming that I'm no more Igbo, that Ogwashuku is no more Igbo, Asaba is no more Igbo, Onitshubo where I come from is no more Igbo, Agbo is no more Igbo? Look, at the last elections, the vice presidential candidate of PDP, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Chukwu, Otto Okowa, admitted that he is an Igbo man. His Obi of Owa, admitted that he's an Igbo man. The late Asaba that died, Asaba of Asaba, Dr. Chike Dozie, God bless his soul, hosted meetings of Ohanese. Obi of Owa, Obi and Ijubo, these were not there, they are alive. All went. We were at that same car, have a caucus meeting at Asaba, cross over to Nigeria and go have a meeting. So we in Anioma as Igbo as the come. Igbo land recognizes for market days. Unko, Eke,
okay.
Olie, and in Anioma land, it's the same thing.
All right, Mr. Ghana, I must button now. I understand. My apologies. I'm totally.
This is laughable. This is laughable. You see, look at the confusion. Look at the confusion Nigerian politics is causing in the life of the Biafran people. Can you imagine the kind of confusion? Can you imagine the kind of confusion they are setting for brothers and brothers amongst themselves? Look at how they have made brothers a laughing stock. Even the presenter, when he said, "Oh, your brother have denied you." He told the man, "Oh, your brother have denied you. What do you have to say?" You see, when we come here and we say every single one of us in the old Southeastern region, we are brothers and sisters, we are one. It doesn't matter the title. That name Biafra United, we are. You can't. It doesn't. As long as you're from the old Southeastern region, no matter how your dialect is, you are the same people. We are brothers and sisters. You can't separate us. But Nigerian politics have separated us. Look at him. He's only counting himself. They count only themselves. They're not even counting their brother in Kogi State. They forget they have their brothers in Kogi. They forget they have their brothers in Benue State. They don't count those ones. And he's limiting only, the man was only counting only River State. You forget your brothers in Akwa Ibom State. You forget your brothers in Cross River State. This is the kind of confusion Nigerian system have brought upon us. And when you see them bring this topic, it is to distract you. Focus your eyes on the rising sun, which is Biafra. That is the only thing that unites all of us. Don't get distracted. Don't mind them. Let them continue their propaganda and blackmail. Focus on that direction. That is the only way forward for us. You're welcome, my beloved sister, Marie. Thank you so much for joining, my sister. Unmute yourself. You are muted. My sister, you're muted. Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good morning. Good morning, big
You're
brother
welcome.
Choose. Good
You're
morning,
welcome, my sister.
Biafrans. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, our leader, the supreme leader of the whole world of Biafrans. You know, they thought they are doing you or they are doing us. They don't know that they are doing this.
Themselves. They are disgracing
They are
themselves.
doing themselves. Oh. Believe me, you see these people, it's just like a laughing stock. They are laughing. That is, I'm telling you the truth. Nigerians, let me just call you Nigeria, who you call yourself Nigeria. They are just nothing like a laughing stock in the whole world. Because you coming out in the media, talk or explain yourself or give a interview, you're just like disgracing, and you continue to disgrace yourself, because without you doing that, the rest people will not understand, sir. You know, when they are talking, they talk like, I'm giving the right things, I'm speaking the right word. You know, when the confusion into your head, other people will be listening what you're saying. That is what is going on with these people. Because it will not stop. Very, very important. We need it. We want this confusion from above, and it will continue, because Nigeria will never have rest. As long we will not beg you. Biafrans will not ever beg Nigeria anymore. Not even Britain, because we are leaving Nigeria for good till December.
Absolutely.
That is the truth. Good morning, Itiare Kondo, our Prime Minister. The old Batobie, the Baraburu, Itiare Kondo, the rock of Biafra. The David, where they very small, carry that small stone, destroy colonials, way big like Sioux government and Empire of Britain. That small man, he destroyed them. And look at the way they are crying. Look at the way they are jumping like a frog where water don't dry finish. Okaneze, let me ask you people, is it this topic, and only, I'm telling you, you have to let them know. And we are telling these people, you meant to those cause people where even our leader, before his son caused him, our Prime Minister, our leader already caused them. When he said, they want to remove, we now, Biafrans, there is time now to remove chaff from the wheat. He did not only saying for that POS, Nigerian Sioux government. They hear me? He was saying it for the whole world. When you understand the spirit world, you know, the word of angel, it's not that it's talking to only them. Because that is the time to select Anichade Kondo. Want to make sure to let us know who this is them, what our leader saying. And he said it both for Britain, both for Nigerian Sioux government in the whole world. There is time. They want to select. We Biafrans, there is time to select the shaft from the wheat. And these people, they are the shaft that Britain, Nigerian Sioux government, and Empire of Britain, Empire of Jihad, called Muslim Fulani coming to Biafra land. And where they find the truth from our own Southeast men. Not even a governor, not even government. They are all men, they are all young boys where they are, you know, their brain even lower than the small kids, a kid of a year. So those kind of people don't supposed to even talk to you to understand, to even listen. Because they are chaff. Biafra don't select them. Our Italian Kondo can't divide them into to say your word meaning nothing anymore. You don't get meaning for Biafrans. Politician word doesn't have meaning for us because we are caused them. Then they don't rule us anymore. They're talking to themselves. Because we have government. Biafran is a government. Now government talking to government. So they are talking to themselves.
Absolutely.
That That is what you have to understand. When these people coming out and make all this blah, 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 I listen this thing through you. I finish it because I feel, it makes you, these people.
Very annoying.
These people make you very, very annoyed and provoked. It makes you hate. Sorry to say this. This Igbo where they call, please stop it. Stop it, because me, I'm a Bibio woman. Biafra is not a Igbo thing.
At all.
Nigerian Sioux government, stop it. Britain, stop it. You want to find out too. Igbo. Who told you? Did it all the old Southeast? Now Igbo, you don't know say Bibio dead here. Isoko dead here.
Absolutely.
Goro dead here. Ogoja dead here. How can you come out to the call Igbo? Now that kind of confusion. Igbo elders, please stop disgracing yourself. Stop disgracing yourself, because it's not only you be in Nigeria. You are not only one who be in Southeast. My place, they are suffering what Nigeria is doing to them. Why are you coming out Igbo? Do you tell that Igbo only just 5 states? Or Nigeria? Okay, let me just ask them. As you're saying you are one Nigeria, you mean only Igbo people you notice? Only Igbo language, speaking language you understand, they are in Nigeria. You see what I'm telling you, these people? You only notice one side of a country. What about Ikoromi? What of Bayelsa? What of Ogoni? So those ones, they are rejected dogs. Those ones, they mean nothing for you. Even the way you call Igbo self, you get mine. Igbo man, Igbo man, Igbo father, you get mine. Arrest your own son. Where you call Nnamdi Kanu in the answer Igbo name. Are you so wicked? Because now Igbo, you know Nigeria now. Igbo man, Igbo people, you connect with Fulani, arrest, kidnap our leader. Where they call Nnamdi Kanu, where they answer Igbo name. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Igbo people, you are so wicked. Let me put it that way. You are wicked. You are an animal. If you can arrest your own son, keep him in darkness because of money, because of you want to kill the rest children, your own Igbo brother come and say, don't kill Igbo people again, as you call, and you turn back, you kidnap him. You kidnap your own son. Igbo elders, Igbo Iwe, you are so wicked. You are so wicked. You are so wicked. And God will pay you according. All of you people.
You will reward them according to their work.
God Almighty will reward all of you people. You will never go free. In hunger of God will fall upon you people. And He will leave you people to the demon, that satanic. Then that He will deal with you people wherever you are. How can you be coming up? They provoke me. Igbo. The South is only 15 states. Don't you know that Igbo speaking Biafra there? Me, I be Igbo woman. I be a Igbo woman. I be Biafra woman. I come from Southeast called Biafrans. There is a other side, different places. Yes. Why are you always, after you kidnap him, you use him as a what of topic of the world? The rest people in Igbo land, and because me I be Igbo too. The rest Igbo land where you would not want to call their name, they are living in darkness. That is nobody remember them. Are they not there with you? If you say Igbo, that people, this Usodin man, this Usodin Joe, this demonic. You want to tell me that only Igbo speaking language stand here with you? What about that man, that Fulani, where you give a red cap, where you didn't want to come out, you shake hand, call him. You say they want to record, they listen on our reading. You want to create a new state. At the end of the topic, whatever, when. You know, listen, whatever, where they will say, what they will present.
Adjournment, whenever. Adjournment, whenever. No dates.
Yeah. Whenever. Can you, when they talk, listen, because you can pick 2 or 4 words out of their
right.
rubbish.
You're right. I had it. He said, when they say adjournment, he said adjourn to whenever.
Adjustment, adjourn whenever or when. I don't know what they said. I say, oh my God. And you present yourself and people will listen this thing. And let me ask, where in the state, which side, where you want, which place? Now Fulani, you can go there and share where they can belong, where they can, when they, where they come from. Not in Biafra land. You go southeast. Of course, southeast. It's eastern side. It's old eastern, eh? Let me tell you, we are so many. Go in the map. Any people come from south. There are so many different languages in there. The one you rejected. So please, don't provoke Biafrans. So if you not plan, this time around is not working. Biafrans, let me tell you guys, propaganda must be. Let me go, because these people, we are reject them, we curse them, they don't exist anymore, they are crying. What I ask for you, propaganda must surely be.
Yes.
Propaganda, these people have no way. Mohammed Musa go to South Africa to beg. Let me warn you people, Musa is a disease. The whole world, Nigeria is a parasite. When you come to you, you sick. Don't you ever allow Nigeria come to you. Because when any Nigerian man, so-called Nigerian government or politician come to you, your land will become fire. Yes, because it brings sickness to you. You want to stand with Nigeria, the whole world reject Nigeria. Once you accept them, your nation will stand up and fight you.
Absolutely.
And you will so regret in your life why you invite Nigeria to your life. This is the word of the whole world. Even the dead man, even the dead people, the spirit of Biafrans, they're warning you. Don't ever accept Nigeria in your country, because when he comes to you, he will bring sickness against you. That sickness, this one will be physically, jihad, different kind of thing. Your own baby will stand up and fight for the land. Say, yes, this land are produced. This land are polluted. This land is poison. Even you've been peace before, you become a pieces. Because you stand with a fourth word where cannot sell, word where cannot save people. So let me warn you guys. So now very, very important. No be say na joke. And we are not joking. Biafran is not joking. Me myself, I'm not joking. When you accept Nigerians, when you said you want to hear a word come out from Nigerian mouth, your land will be breathing, because you invite it for yourself. Yes, because when you accept it, means that you want to continue to kill Biafrans, to destroy Biafrans. My brother, sorry for, I understand then. When you accept what Musa, what the imposter of Nigeria staying there, he cannot even work, he cannot even make a word of himself. And you want to disgrace yourself because of Biafran oil, because Biafran get everything. You will invite sickness. The sickness will be physically for you. Your land will be breathing. And they will face you. The same thing where you want to face our own land. And my own land, Biafra precious land. A nation where said, no, this is what I want to live. I need good thing. Don't you ever. We warn you guys, don't try it, because we don't have time to waste. We don't have time. Biafra land must surely be peace. And that peace, we want to decide how our peace want to be, not shelling of blood anymore. And so that we want to push you out of our land. We want to send you out so that Biafra land will be peace. We will show the other nation how to live a life because we are light. You can't bring any propaganda and sell in Biafra land anymore. Yes, whatever thing they did, Biafrans, focus. Focus. This time it must surely come true. I always said, end of the fight. You don't think when you started, think how you will end it. You understand? Because that ending is the tough. Different kind of things will stand up just to confuse your brain, just to take your thoughts out of your brain. Please don't listen. Nigeria is a demon. No European, nobody again. If they answer them, now just lie. They don't stand with Nigeria. Nigeria is a disgrace. I'm telling you, nobody in this modern life, for our own time, for this, you see the government in Elza, you see Tiare Kondo, our prime minister, you see, is a young man, even younger than all the leaders in the whole world. Time is not taking. So don't you know that he's doing what they can proud of him, they will learn from him? To handle Nigerian Sioux government, a demonic, an empire of jihad, where they expect by now we're supposed to they bomb everywhere in our land. Don't you know? So that Britain go say, yes, this is what we've been talking about. Don't you know? Britain fell because they plan it. But God Almighty destroy it. The table turned. They was killing, they was doing it so that Biafra will open fire. Then they will employ them to come. Say, yes, you see, I've been telling you, this is terrorist. Because it's empire of Britain. Nobody will come to you. Nobody will ask for your help. Because it's empire of Britain. If Britain don't say a word, nobody will come and say a word. Till you declare it, you reject Britain. Britain is the fault. Britain is the problem, not Nigeria. You just stand for Britain. If you don't know, they kidnap our leader so that we will shut our mouth up. Our leader will collect money so that they will continue kill us. But our leader said, no, I'm not going to collect it. Their political solution and this, it will never work because our leader will never collect that money. You understand me? If our leader said that political solution is meant to collect things, but as long as our leader no collect, they will continue shouting political solution. If you don't know. So tell me, if our leader no collect, you don't know, say now you go tell them this is my nation and I want to. Timusa go drink poison, die. You don't know? Till that so-called his own is coming very, very hot. The honor of Nigeria called Dangote. I'm still coming for you. Dangote, you are the honor of Nigeria. Dangote, you will pay for it. Dangote, you will pay for it. You will be so wretched in this world. Your time is coming. And wait and see. You think we don't know you? We know you more than you guys know yourself. My name is Mary. They hear me? We know you people. We know empire of jihad. You will still pay for it. You will pay for it. Nobody will save you guys. If you continue to stand in Biafra way, we will so destroy you guys because we have no mercy. What you did to us, for our parents, for our fathers, for the children, the innocent children, you will soon pay for it. You will so pay for it when no mercy will fall upon you. I'm telling you guys the truth. Stop propaganda. Nigerian Sioux government, stop propaganda because it's not working. Stop Takia. Stop Takia in Biafra land. We say we don't need any splaying, destroy in our land anymore. We said we don't need it anymore. Children are crying like tomorrow, no day. Mothers are suffering like no, they are not woman being. Big tummy children, Opashoko, still they go on in Biafra land. You pretend like you don't know it. What happened in 1914 still happening in Nigeria, so-called that Nigeria and Biafra land. Nobody want to say it. How can a mother will be sleeping in the road, no food to eat? How can a father will turn to a madman because of no food to eat? Don't you know that is painful? And you call yourself a country. You are a demon. You are a collapsed place. And you people will pay for it. Biafrans, let me stop here because these people, they provoke people so much. And not only me, they are not provoking only me. They provoke the whole spirit, the good mothers, the good fathers, the children. Let me tell you people, time is coming. You will be fighting with ghosts. Time, Nigeria. I told you guys, Nigerian full with ghosts. Woman being, you will think of woman being. Thank God I saw one film too, where woman being, a mother see his own son, he disappeared. Now I say, see, when I said that land full with ghosts, even the churches they stay with all now ghosts, woman being, with desperate spirits. The full Nigerians. But they think, oh, Mary talk too much. But how come that lady few days ago in our platform, then they show a ghost? Now so this one, not be say I'm joking. Now so you would think our soldiers, ghosts will be the innocent children, those desperate children, where you put themselves, their soul to pain, they will face you. You would think you're fighting with human being, and you know about it. You know about it. You said it already, and this time around, we, these Biafrans, this freedom we are fighting, we will call all kind of things when you know, where God heaven said, whatever it is you know to collect your freedom, do not to be slave. God did not grant you to be slave, and you can never let yourself to be slave for anybody. Fight with all your spirit. God will stand to you, with you. Don't even mercy them. Don't mess Fulani. If your father, if your mother, if your uncle feel the demonic money, the innocent soul money, the blood money want to make them things, please, if he die, don't let anybody to cry for him because he will receive punishment too. Yes. In my place, there is something where they call Ekpo Nkawo. Nigeria ado ekpo nkawo. Nigeria ado parasite. Nigeria ado poison. Nigeria is a very, very, very dangerous land where you can never think of. Whosoever be the governor of Nigeria, president, the rulers, name it, they are not human beings because they have no mercy for the poor ones. They don't give you light. You have gold. Every mineral resources in the ground. Even the tin for that dustbin everywhere, you can use it and produce light. Why are they keeping it in the road to kill people? Dustbin. I said now, you lay hell inside your system. Different kind of bacteria. I don't read them before. A food yongo boki mbio na kusundo kemeke mendi use produce kan puro me kemeke ndi nam that oil afuni egu fok aineka uniega future uniega ebo nto mi oh kede mpom imini itese nyini bi eti wem ibagaba if you want mpo mi tutu this mi dagami inyo mpo no moke Nigeria change ke afun kemeke bonto mi yes ke Biafra bi dagami ke mi moye inam this Nigeria destroy idogo ichitie Nigeria idogo ichese wo pe ron ni to eka akana wo bi na musun ko wonu so ofosangake afoke destroy your free fruit for owo anama wo na akuson uto idon ro ke for yemi don Government monitor mo keruke ni to monto meba kebro yibo. Iba go no mukere ba ye mo foni to eka metete me. Namdi Kano di bo yam me kem ko mi for no kibo no me do edi ndi boy song fo. You don't ndi boy song fi pong who would fear? Who don't fear te do benge. Only politician is make a politician. I'm when anyone to wem. Kill on your Nsidon taka for mood vote. Nsidon taka for mood fund Biafra. Nsidon taka for mubo ya imurakida. Itangiko. Even mutanga tang safe. Adiba keba grante. This our brother Barake this media this morning blessed day. I forward they listen. And listen, you have changed your mentality of thinking. It's not must that you must talk. You don't go to force. No. Wordy. Am I wordy? I for like. Am I like? And you transfer to another person. I for listening. I mean the one for your brain. I got on the both side. Utom po mi matape. Avoka media. Oh, I don't want to listen Biafra. If you don't listen, how do you want to make change in your life? Abu Sangadu Nam change. And for more listen, Kuno Biafra. Abu Nam do need team for because Nigeria can never tell you what way you would understand a brainwash. Nsinamta for Mukaga, Uka Kubon me, Kimo Yai vote. Then Nigeria so go Menuson. River road where they pass. River is in short swamp for a express road. Water more best cover motor for water. So to you so kema sinam de Kano nam. Ya afraid when you do come Aaron even Ogoniemi. Go say na me we wrong. Who can make God forbid? I may reject go to Nigeria. I mean, sue government. Who knows you as a Nigeria? Who knows you as a Nigeria? Because you are so. You are not exist. Now we tell kondo. When Masinam de Carlo, I didn't for exist. I never for bad young obo yes. It's not for Mubu Taniko. What is Twitter? Twitter, Ado X, SK Taniko space. You don't need to talk. Come and sit down. Listening. When you listen, your mentality, you want photo on the change. Ato on the change, photo on the wake up. Afoyem the video at time. Masinam de Carlo. Aya wordy, old brokers am oya wordy. You will listening. Am I listening? Your mentality aton on the change. Aton on the can for mukukete. Your eye will be opening. You will see what is not that you will not think of only food. Because Nigeria now planning, they plan people hate. They now command and now for say safe. Command and control. They plan you, they rule you. They just like person will get television. You get a remote. You go the remote. This is where I want it to go. This is where I want it to go. Now the way the Britain plan it, and they hand over for domestic people. Domestic people, exist of life. Imagine that time where good luck. Now then come call and bad luck. After him build school for Marjorie. Kumi said they don't do anything for them, but good luck. After him build school, better thing for Marjorie, domestic people to change their brain. They turn the name to bad luck. Am I lying? Is there in the media?
Yeah.
How can you go build school for domestic people? Because to show you are good, you want good things for them. But they turn back, tell you, say, what you do, no good. But Nigerian government would not say that, though. You would not see even that one when Papa died for. That girl, A Joshua Muda, where that man they call him one name like that. That useless stupidity woman. Where in Papa, where Nigerian Sioux government killing Papa. Brother, maybe you will understand that lady where they do media program.
Where is Abiola daughter?
Abiola daughter.
Abiola daughter, yeah.
Can you imagine? A useless. See how Nigeria make people they very useless. A country where kill your father. Kill Abiola, that in daughter go come out. Oh my God, oh what a disgrace. Your papa go they cry for grave. You are very useless woman. Oh, you use the anger, Abiola daughter. You want to use the anger where they kill your father so that you sit down there so that may continue to kill another. What thing you do for me? And I may go come talk, then go kill you too. My brother, my sister, God forbid, you are not my sister. You are very, very heartless. Your father go they cry for grave. A place where you will reject for your life, but you carry curse. Spirit they curse you, standing with who kill your father. Just like this monkey desert. Just like Rizat desert, where they call Chukuchuku, you know, Chukuchuku. I call his name so because I know if you call his name Kuti, because that is rubbish to disgrace his father, you know.
Yeah.
Rizat desert, people like that. You go they disgrace the good spirit soul where therefore where leave you. You a born throw away begin. A whole Abiola, whether it was a president or it was a governor, they disgrace this man, kill this man, and you will come out, sit down too, in the present, in your father's head, shit on top his head, piece on top his head, by you standing with Sioux government to continue to kill Biafrans. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Abiola daughter, you get picking. Not. They are fighting. They are killing them. Biafra reject it. Say, no, we want to prevent our life. You people will not say a word. But I'm telling you, this time, this one a bomba to bomba. No go back, no betray. Till Biafra land very, very peaceful. Because, yes, Biafra is declaring 2 December. We must prevent it. We must secure it till everywhere peaceful. That is our mission. There is nothing you go think about it than you to declare your nation and make the way other people do it. You must do it too. They do it and you must do it. You must. This will not be say must force you for nonsense. Nigeria, they force you to go kill you. But Biafrans telling you must to save your life is not a crime. They hear me? So no surrender, no retreat. See, Biafra are no peaceful. Everywhere can travel. We can do anything when ourselves, cover ourselves, give God glory. The Hosanna will blow out from heaven. Then you go say, make we can't stop. Make me and you or make una take time. Oh, I beg tell Nigerian Sioux government, your propaganda is not selling. Takia is not selling. So my people, strong, stand tricky. No listening for Musa, he meant to be. He will be crying. They are beggars. They always beg. They always beg. That is why they turn it to Okaneze, Nigerian politician of in Southeast. Not they call themselves Southeast, not Biafra land. We have our own governor. Our personnel in Elzao. The government in Elzao, they are our governors. They hear me? All the personnel in Elzao, in our own country, nation called Biafrans, you have seen them as a governor, as your leader, as your president now. They are the governor in Elzao. That is the people you listen to. In my own, I'm not saying our national in be in my eye. So we don't have governor in Nigerian Sioux government matter. We only have governors, president, house speaker, everything there for Biafra in exile, United States of Biafrans, because we are nation. See those ministers them as your governors. If you don't know, see our Italian Kondo, our prime minister as a president. See him like that. See all the minister top ones as your house assembly, as the speakers. That is I understand my own. Oh. Other one are no day. You see, Nigerian sub government, is past ten, totally past ten. We remain to drag on to give them the last burning so that they will be in ashes. We can blow them to the air. Thank you, fund Biafrans. Please, my people, make sure you fund. A little goes a long way. That is why you see them crying. There is nothing better than they are crying and they will continue to cry. Confusion, that is number one. We pin it. We need it because when they confuse, they come out and confess. And that is give God glory. That is what we need. You never go back home, me and you. So my darling, laugh to government because they don't.
We love them. Well.
Love them, I bet, because they are laughing stocks in the whole world.
Yes,
so fund it. Your ID card. If you are at home, Nitoeka, make sure you remember ID card for. Snowbox and that for. Government in exile, United States of Biafra. 40 states. Kenya nido. Send that for. Nam your ID card. Nam your funding. Because sentangado conventional di ama back Europe. Until for back about macarebo ya for fair pongilong for di me. I don't want to bo fendo. So that conventional I don't declare nation. Because sentangadi loko. Si may declare ma. Yak fulani mufemedi yung sentang banga. Fulani penny said yakadi long. If you have mind when we declare, come to Biafra land. If you know what in they call a quick code. He will wake up and you will die, yo. Believe me, ask anybody. Ask, we get tradition. When you people can't kill those traditions, can't kill, bring on forge lying things to our land. All of them can't be like say, they can't change them to the blood, can't they share blood, those things, they can't be like say die down. He not die down, no. He not go anywhere. He's still there. Now, because of the innocent blood, make our gods come keep quiet. And now when we know, say now the system, now make we won't wake up them. When once you come, your word fear. Don't afraid panic coming. I'll your word fear. Give long in the try may declare. Assume me I'm mufufe. Say so. Thank you for this opportunity, brother. May God, good morning, everyone, brother Wimber. Good morning. Yes, good morning, brother. See you guys. Thank you for the opportunity. Let me just listen in and another person. Thank you. I take time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my sister. We appreciate you. We appreciate you so much. My beloved brother Maxwell, thank you so much for joining. I welcome you. Thank you so much for joining. And my other brother there, thank you so much for joining. I welcome every one of you. So let's get into it. My brother Maxwell, it's been a long time. We miss you. Take the stage.
Thank you so much. It's raining heavily here, and my Obo Mary take up. Mesere. Thank you. It's raining heavily here, very, very heavy. So I am using the earpiece. If I don't use the earpiece, I will not hear what you are talking about. Okay. So I decided to use the earpiece. And this version, the version of the YouTube that I just saw right now is different from the other one. This one enables me to come in, but the other one I cannot come in. I've been trying, but I can't come in. Thank you so much, Mazi Chooks. Namoche, Obonwo, Sister Mary Tekam. Good morning to you. And my brother there to Namoche. Good morning to you too. May Chukwu Okike bless every one of you for all the things that you are doing. My mother's ancestral land will not go. My mother's ancestral land will not be taken by people that I don't have nothing in common with. I use this opportunity to say, may God bless Mazen Nnamdi Kanu wherever he is, the Prime Minister and all his cabinet members, whatever that you are doing in order to restore my mother's ancestral land and bring peace, bring, peace and love into Biafra will never go in vain. And I believe that every powers that is, acting like some sort of, breach block for it to come, Chukwu Okike Abiama will prevail upon it with the little job and work that all of you are putting in place. It will prevail over every actions and inactions that is geared towards the prevention of the coming of Biafra. I thank you all, and may God continue to bless all of you. And I would like to use this opportunity to tell them that there is nothing. He who is on the ground fears no fall. We are already on the ground, so we can no longer fear any fall. We must continue until we dig out that gold, which is Biafra that we are looking for. The Biafra our ancestors, our forefathers fought in the past, due to one thing or the other, they could not succeed. It's what God has brought you and I now to come and fight for. And we must make sure, as long as God is on our side, we are going to make sure that we restore the Biafra and free my mother's ancestral land, your father's land, so that the generation unborn will not come and begin to fight the fight we are fighting today, just like our ancestors and grandfathers left it for us to fight. We will not do that. We will create an enabling environment for our children and children unborn to enjoy whatever all of us has enjoyed, even in Ghana, in my own country. Yes, there is hunger here. Yes, there is poverty here. But outsiders cannot come into Ghana and kill innocent people and trample them upon their own ancestral land. It cannot happen. It is only in Nigeria, because they are in cahoots. They want to give out our land to these aliens that we do not know where they are coming from. The people you share nothing in common with, they want to relocate them to Nigeria. They want to give them that land. If you ask any of them around the world, they will tell you that their promised land is Nigeria. That is what they will tell you. And we will not allow them to come in, irrespective of what anybody does, whether within or outside. And glory be to God that I have people like you that will not sit aloof and watch my mother's ancestral land be taken over by people I have nothing to do with. I heard that 5 state governors are now fighting for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's release. How are you going to fight? How are you going to fight for a man you sold out? Were you not the same people that sold him out?
Absolutely.
You people ganged up with those Mazen Nnamdi Kanu surrounded himself as at that time. Our people, my mother's people in Igbo land, they said, Dimpa woko chochara ebo ye bigidaka ofuro obizu enikpere. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu looked for who that will come. I don't know where we were at that time. He surrounded himself with people with all kinds of inabilities, people that do not even believe in his own ideology. At the end of it all, they sold him. But let me tell them one thing. They sold him. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is just like that Joseph they sold into slavery into Egypt. And when he got there, he became the governor general, who was in charge of food and warehouses and silos where foodstuffs were kept. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is like that man. You sold him because of political benefits. You sold him because of what you want to get. You sold him because you want to become a minister. Today, all the Southeast people, have you not been made politically irrelevant? Have you not been made politically irrelevant? What mouth do you have now to speak for the release of the same person that you sent in there? What we are doing is enough to make them release him. And there are pressures upon pressures that are going to come in the near future that will make them release him. Let them continue to hold him here. We will mount pressure, and pressure will come from all quarters. And the biggest one is the pressure you and I are mounting on the Zoological Republic. Other people will come. Other interest groups will come. Some of them have been talking. And we will come out to mount more pressure on them, and the innocent man will be released. We don't want them to go near Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We don't want P2B to go Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. P2B, please do not go near Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because we don't want your peace. Their peace is the peace of the graveyard.
After 3 years, he's now remembering Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
You're right, sir.
He told us because he wanted to be a president, that Biafra died 52 years ago. The same Biafra his grandfathers fought for. The same Biafra that were there before his ancestors were created into that land or brought into that land. It's the same Biafra, the bite of Biafra, that he is telling us that died 52 years ago. Shame on him. Today, where is he? He is a commoner. He has betrayed his own people. He has betrayed sleep, and he will no longer sleep. Look at him gallivanting all over, throwing money everywhere. Bring down your money so that we will use it to buy granite and ashes to do what we're supposed to do, but you can't. But the people that you...
That money, sir, sorry to cut your word, Abe. That money, you know why they cannot? Because when you have a good money, your money will be, you know, this money is your sweat. It's not from evil. He will direct you where to save the money to you. The money will go to good thing. But when you have money, they give you template. This you have to do and this you don't have to do. So they don't give that kind of money for good thing to save life. That is how you have to see. It's not the original money. It's not the money they will give them. Say, oh, my eye will open to save people. Imagine Nigeria put money for truck, full truck. Nigerians, governors, they dump it where the money stay there rotting. Means that you have this money, but don't transfer it to any good thing. You only meant the money to lavish. That is the dangerous thing when Nigeria, when people don't know. Thank you. Sorry to cut this your word.
Thank you so much, my sister. I respect you and I honor you so much because you are always on point. And your own will never spoil. You are people, the Bibio, Anang people, they are all Biafrans. The Biafra started from their side before it got to where my mother is, Abia State, Aba State today. The onus, the duty lies on you and your people to come and carry the load. Yes, we will support you. But since some of them are not willing to come out, we will carry the load, we will take the load, we will make sure that we get it and drop it so that everybody will come in. Everybody must partake, everybody will come in that place. You are one people. Nobody is going to disintegrate you. Nobody, they have tried to disintegrate you, but they will not fail. They will never succeed. Like I was saying, see, my sister Mary Takam, I told you people here severally, even if it is the devil that come out today to join me to fight for the restoration of Biafra, I will, because the Bible says you should. It is an idiomatic. I will eat with the devil with a long spoon. Anytime he tries to take my hand, I will leave the spoon for him to carry. I will support even the Satan self to come and fight for me and get Biafra for me. When it comes, my God, Chukwu Kikabiama knows what I believe. I have tested them. He said, test all spirits. and you will know. By their fruit you shall know them. You see, we are not afraid of anything. His money, if actually he is willing to bring it, will save us, will save a lot of things. It will do, but they will not, because their idea is not for the restoration of Biafra. Their idea is a one Nigeria, which is an illusion. A one Nigeria cannot happen. That can never be. That can never happen. Instead of one Nigeria to be better, instead of Nigeria to be better, it is going to deteriorate. Mazen Namdekanu say it is irredeemable nation. It is an irredeemable entity. So
okay, before you continue, for people to understand what is happening, I want us to hear from our Prime Minister so that people cannot confuse themselves. Because of what you said now, I want to play the voice of our Prime Minister. Let us hear what our Prime Minister have to say about the zoo.
The zoo has fallen. The zoo has fallen. Finally, the zoo has fallen. If you do not know that the zoo has fallen, check around yourself. Check around you.
I hope you
exactly.
If you don't believe it, just look around yourself.
Look around yourself. The other day, I think, was it yesterday or early this morning, that I had a news that Musa has gone to South Africa to seek for defense support.
Yeah.
If you, no matter what you like, go and bring camp. There is joy and the victory for people who are fighting for a just cause. We are not fighting to go and invade Kogi. We are not fighting to go and invade Ibira land. We are not fighting to go and invade Awori land. We are not fighting to go and invade Hausa land. We are fighting for the liberation of my mother's ancestral land. Period. And look at it. It is in our blood. Anywhere we go to, we purchase the land. We don't fight. We purchase. We pay you the equivalent. So the invasion of people's land is not in our mind. It's not in our heart. No. We are fighting for peace to reign, for us to preserve our land and preserve our culture and dignity. We don't want any adulteration in our culture and tradition. And I say, as you continue to do that, may Chukwu Kikabiyama continue to bless all of you. Thank you for having me.
You see, thank you so much, my beloved brother Maxwell. You've done a very wonderful one, and we missed you. Thank you so much. The zoo has fallen. Anybody that don't know, just look around you, you will see it clearly. So, my beloved brother, you can take up the stage and speak to us. My brother that just joined us, I think you are having a network program. Just speak to us before it gets bad. You're welcome.
Yeah. I greet the Biafrans in the house. My brother Maxwell.
You're welcome.
There with my brother. I greet you. I greet my sister there. May all God, Almighty God bless each and every one of us. You see, these governors, they are taking us for granted. For 3 years now, it's not they are speaking. They come out to speak. We are not listening to them. All this their cock and bush they are doing is they just come outside to do camouflage. We are past that Rubicon. What they discuss inside the forum there is not what they come outside to say. So they are trying to bring us, the Biafrans, our minds down, but we are not giving it down. We are not looking at things they are saying. We are going to achieve our goals. All our eyes will be on the ball. We are not looking an inch. All our focus will be on that rising sun. Yesterday, I see this Biafran child broadcast yesterday. He was saying that they are the people, they are the ones that put Nnamdi Kanu there. So they are the ones that can be able to detect Nnamdi Kanu. So why will Nnamdi Kanu say something that will not carry them along? Say Nnamdi Kanu is not saying anything. You know, he don't want to allow anybody to come closer to him. So they want to know where they belong. I thank God they are the one using their mouth to say it now, because that time they will say our prime minister does not have information. They are the one giving our prime minister information. But now, the other way around now, they are the one saying it now. They don't normally have any information. These people are mad people. They don't know what is coming. All of them, they are now confessing. All of them, from head to toe, they are not confessing for what they did to our great leader Nnamdi Kanu. And the Biafra land will not contain all of them. I place my mark here. We move.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
My brother, I just want to add to what you I just want to add to what you said. Ndi Igbo, where I was brought up, you know, I speak Igbo very well and I know the proverbs. Asina Ndi Igbo sina okuko nyu ahu ala to yo so. Ala ya chu ho so. Ala ya chu ho so.
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my wonderful people, Biafrans are watching us. You see why I played that video of our Prime Minister, what he said. He said, if you don't know that Nigeria has fallen, look around you. And when you look around you, one thing you will see is that gathering of the vultures.
Yes. Sure.
Anytime you see them gathering like that, something is happening. And don't get confused. This is the same gathering they had in 2016. Immediately after that meeting, Python dance. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu lost his parents. Today, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is still suffering from that very meeting they held. The same way they came and they made speech, after making that their speech, their fake speech, what they discussed in that, what they were saying in the speech was not what they discussed. What was discussed, they said they will go and pursue restructuring. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, okay, go, get the restructuring. When you get it, then Biafrans will decide if they want it or not. But I will not stop what I'm doing. They went, instead of restructuring, they went and brought Python dance that took the life of many Biafrans. 28 able men lost their life in the home of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Jack lost his life. The parents of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu lost their life because of the trauma. Yes. And so many other young men and women who lost their life through the Python dance. They have gathered again. How can you ever believe that Hope Uzodinma will lead a group to go for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu freedom?
Sir.
Go on, my sister.
You know, the word, the nature always said, if you gather, if they gather for good, you know, now be the things where we they tell them now, say 2015 and 2024. It's not the same thing, no. That is the only mistake for their life. They don't even want to think of it. When they gather, when they are gathering for good, as nature said, in this time around, we have our freedom is so important for us. When they gather for good, they will receive good. This is general, everywhere they hear. You know, when they gather for bad, we will still hear them. That is 100% sure. When you gather for good, you must receive your good back. When you gather for bad, the bad will haunt you. Fly. You know, fly. He has no respect. B, they has no respect. They perch at anything they want to. That is how their life will become. So we are not scared anymore because we know we must tell Nigerian government, we know all your tricks. You will gather not be from Simon Ekpa. Now for your family and your generation. Yes, we must turn it upside down for them because we don't gather for them. We gather for our freedom. That is how God Mighty knows how things works, how we must know. We gather to get our freedom. We are not gathering to destroy them. We are not gathering, even Master Simon Ekpa. You know, our leader, a sample. They kidnap him. What can they do to him? Nothing. He's only touching the flesh. By you thinking that, oh, this thing is tough. Here when I am, in all Europe, if you want to do something against politics, you go to the House of Assembly for where you stay. You don't start outside like a monkeys. You plan somewhere inside the house. You come out outside to flash people. What do you discuss inside there? Because you will not stand outside and discuss. Here they sit inside all the assemblies, all the politicians go there. You bring your statement. Then people will choose. Oh, they will bring, okay, this thing good in the public. But this one, where are they always sit? Where are they? You know, all these things, if we understand, take care of breathing of Fulani. That is why then they laugh them. Because Nigeria have no brain. Nigeria, they don't even know what is politics. It's business of empires. It's wash blame, because if you are in politics, you will know how your land have to rule. You know how to make your place progress. But these people, when you have business, this is the worst thing that can ever happen to anybody. When you have a business, empire of business, this is Nigeria. The business is going down. You will focus for your money, and the workers will arrange your business to stand. You understand? You will not live where you go produce the money. Go say, oh, I won't go to pursue something else. This is how Nigeria is. Nigeria keep people there as a business empire. Woman being is a business. Oil is a business. Your houses, your mineral resources is a business. Woman being part, your body part is a business. In your country you are. Do you hear about where they say, oh, they don't say woman being part, or they say so thing, or this kind of thing happened without no find out? It never happened. It never happened. It can only happen in that so-called breathing empire. So the only thing now.
Thank you so much, my beloved sister.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. We have to be rounding up. We have spent almost 3 hours. So let us take our closing remark. You know, sometimes when we are talking about Biafra issue, the zeal we have in us will make us to even want to stay for the whole day. Now sometimes I will be so weak, I will even be sleepy. But I cannot have, if I have not had my program, I can't have it. I must come and have my program. So it's because of, it is something that we are doing for ourselves. We are not doing it for anybody. It is about our future. It is not even about ourselves. It's about our future, our children unborn. So that zeal we have in us, we go to any length to do what we can do, to do our own part, play our own role, and make sure that our voice is being heard. So my beloved sister, we are going on our closing remark now. And let's see, I think Brother Maxwell, take your closing remark for 1 or 2 minutes, and let's round out the program. After you, my sister will take her closing remark, and we now close the program and come back tomorrow and continue. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Master Chooks, a great son of Biafra land and a proud one for that matter. You see, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said there is nobody that ganged up against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that will not collect woto woto.
Yes,
Kenya today, Kenya is collecting. Kenya is collecting woto woto. In fact, their children now, the youths are demanding for the resignation of their own leader, their president.
Sure.
Their House of Parliament was burned down. They are collecting woto woto. When you go to England too, your citizen was kidnapped. An international abomination was committed. You throw him away. Islam is rubbing shoulder with them right now. I think on Thursday, few days to come, they are going to do another election. They won't just enter there. they are doing. There will be total confusion in the camp of those that ganged up against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, an innocent man. There is nothing, because you kidnapped an innocent man and a son, a prophet of God in my own time. A man that prophesied so many things that has happened. If not that God is on the side of Biafrans, the Fulani armed headers could have taken over the entire south, south, and southeast. I'm telling you the truth. If not that God raised a person like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our place could have been taken over.
You're right.
Therefore, you should thank God that you have such a person within you, even if he is in a place that in a solitary confinement. Be proud that you have him. The spirit that he has planted in you and I, the Prime Minister, is what is leading us today. And I make bold to say that. May God continue to bless you. Those of you that have not voted, please endeavor to vote. I am a Kenyan. And if I will be coming out here to tell you, don't need me to come and tell you to do what you're supposed to do. You don't need me. But we will continue to preach until the right thing is done. Go and vote. And I pray that God, in all your endeavors, will enlarge your wallet. As long as he is enlarging your wallet, you will find reasons to dip hand into your pocket to bring out that widow's mite. It will go a long way to help to sustain our people who are defending our land now that we are not there. May God bless all of you and protect you wherever you are. The enemies that are looking for the agitators to catch, the Biafrans to catch, may Chukwu Kikabiyama seal their eyes wherever we are. May God bless the kings of Biafra land, the queens of Biafra land, the princes and princesses of Biafra land. Thank you so much, and may God bless all of you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. May Chukwu Kikabiyama guide you and protect you. Our beloved sister Mary, give us your closing remark.
Okay. I just, because this closing, my brother don't say everything, what I supposed to say. May God love our leader, please, my people. Love him, our present leader, Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, Itiare Kondo, please love him. And if you don't love himself, God love him. Your love doesn't matter anything. No. When once God love him, somebody don't love finish. Your own Najara, even my own love Najara. So you must, and save yourself. Fun, please. Love our supreme leader. Because God too don't love him. Those two people, they are so special. When you understand what I mean. So yourself must fund Biafrans, stand with Biafrans, fund your soldiers. They are the ones who prevent our life there. They are the ones making sue government and Britain are crying. The whole world leader are crying. When you fund it, vote. Convention is coming. Please, my love. Make Obi call me. I don't love of your life, love of my life too, my land. So please stand with it. May God Almighty protect our leader, shower his wisdom upon him, and shower his wisdom upon Mazi Simon Ekpa, our son. May God Almighty make sure, God, not that I'm commanding, but I'm asked for your favor. Make your grace, your power, your love fall upon this your two sons, and so shall he be. He say, any man, any woman being have a red blood for his skin, any woman being where they breathe, when they stand up, if they plan Jehovah Almighty God, Mother Earth, the nature of life, if they plan for good, may good follow them. If they plan for bad, Jehovah Almighty God, make bad follow them. And this we ask in the mighty name of Yeshua, Amasha. He say, Ntororo. Say someone. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, my beloved sister.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Fellow Biafrans, we appreciate every one of you that have joined us on this program from the beginning to the end. We appreciate every one of you, and we say, may Chukwu Okike Abiam guide and protect every one of you. We pray that Chukwu Okike Abiam will guide and protect us. Remember, do not get distracted. Your eyes should be on the rising sun. Your eyes should be on the rising sun. There are going to be more deception. There are going to be more strategies to distract you. They might come out tomorrow and tell you, oh, we want to go and bring Masin Nandekam. Today, our focus is in the rising sun. Put your eyes on the rising sun. That is the only direction. Whatever they are saying, their propaganda and blackmail, we don't care. The zoo has fallen completely. If you don't know it now. Everything they are doing now is to drive your attention from the direction. Don't get distracted. Focus on Biafra. Put your money where your mouth is. The only place where your mouth and your energy is today should be in the restoration of Biafra. If you want to sow your seed, those dangerous seeds you are sowing in the churches you want to sow, go and sow it in Biafra restoration. As a Biafra, the only place you can sow a fertile seed is in the restoration of Biafra. I am not telling you not to support your church. Support anywhere you can support. But make sure you sow your seed. Sow your seed in Biafra. That is where a dangerous seed can be sowed, and you get almost instant response. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every Biafra. Secure our liberation army. Guide all our presenters, all our media warriors that are speaking on different platforms. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect the de facto government in the whole land. Members of the cabinet. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our Prime Minister, Master Samuel Ekpa. Give him more wisdom, knowledge, understanding. May Chukwu Okike continue to be with him. May his strength continue to increase. We pray that Chukwu Okike will guide and protect our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandekam. Secure him and bring him back to us very soon. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. I thank you all for being part of this program. I appreciate you, and I will see you again in the evening. If you have time, join me in my evening program. Make sure you share and like if you have not done so. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move airborne.
The zoo has fallen. The zoo has fallen. Finally, the zoo has fallen. If you do not know that the zoo has fallen, check around yourself. Check around you.